So my suggestion is, if you have to give advice to prisoners, or other yourself, or other people, prisoners you have to give advice, they should recite this long mantra, and also recite Dhammankara Sutra, if they can recite Dhammankara Sutra. If they can recite the long mantra every day, and then also they can read, if they can, also Dhammankara Sutra, it will be very good. Purified, unbelievable negative karmas collected from beginningless rebirth, and then they also, amazingly, they can be free. So all of a sudden, you don't expect, but all of a sudden it happens. So by the power of the mantra and the Bodhichitta Sutra. This can happen if you see, if you have to get advice to other prisoners, all like that, you can suggest, you can send the mantra materials, the text. Oh, that's very good. So anyway, if you can help, we have prison project for many years ago, but if you can help, of course, their mind can be subdued while they're in the prison. It's like living in the cave. It doesn't look cave, but it's same as living in the cave and doing Dharma practice. So subdue the mind while you are living in the prison. So that's exactly so good for your mind to for renunciation. Yeah, it's so good for renunciation. It's prisoners sporting for that, and the people, I say, the people looking at profession, so that you can see them sporting, and it's very good to develop bodhichitta, emptiness, all that. That's very lojong and unbelievable. So you see that. So you see. So actually, I mean, many practices are given. Ravina, Buddhas bow under refuge and things like that in prison. So the Kasure, many mantras, Om Mani Padme recited in the prison with people. I think maybe I may have sent also some letters. But you see, now here, by doing this practice, Buddha's teachings, so they become free from prison, or they become free from inner prison. The outside prison is nothing. I mean, even the whole life, there is nothing. I mean, few years, few months, few weeks, nothing. But inner prison is from beginningless rebirth. We think I'm not in prison. We think I'm not in prison. I'm free from prison. They're in the prison, but actually you are in prison of samsara from beginningless rebirth. You have not been free. You have not been free. You have been in samsara prison from beginningless rebirth. No beginning, no beginning. Not only that, and then there's also lower realm. From beginningless rebirth, in the lower realm. We went in that prison again, much of the time, most of the time. So then we will go again. If we don't get free from samsara, by actualizing the wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, if we don't do that, then we'll go back again. We'll go back again in the lower realm prison. So we are prisoners. In the reality, we are prisoners. You put prison by yourself. You put prison by yourself. You see, 100% following the timu tenzen maripa. So ignorance, ignorance holding the I as a real, truly existent. All that is the root of samsara, so you follow. Nobody is not to follow God or anything, Buddha or no other sentiment. You yourself. So every day, night, every hour, every second, you totally. So every action, body, spirit, mind, you do for this real life, that's the reality. For this real life, this real life will get sick, this real life will happen to get in trouble, this and get sick in this and this. Even this not now, but you think all the things in the future what's going to happen for this real life. But it's not there at all. Not even them. It doesn't exist. Even them. Do you understand? It doesn't exist. Even in the them. Do you understand? So, that's someone that says, for this real. Everything, so future. Even you're going to die tomorrow. Even you're going to die tonight. But so many things for this real life. So more full of preparation, full of what is so the so they say, so every day, every hour, every second, 100%, 100% walk with the eye, walk the real eye. I mean, among the number is Bodhisattva. Among the ordinary non-Bodhisattva, among the ordinary sentient beings, numberless hell, numberless Sangha, numberless animals, numberless suras. But this I, the most important, the most important, that you cherish most, that you cherish the most among the sentient beings. This is real I, but it's not there. You see? But when you meditate, when you check, you can't find it from the tip of the head down the toes. Tip of the head down the toes, no, you can find it. It's not there. You see? Everything you do for this. Go to primary school, go to school in the college and university and doctorate degree and all that, and then job, and after that, job, and then put this eye. So my money, married, make children, put this eye, make children, put this eye, get husband, put this eye, get wife. Then fight. After that, fight. After that, then separate. Then you choose somebody else. So it goes on like that until dying. Then suddenly, or cancer or something, suddenly then die. Gone, finish. Then again, then it did not good karma, then when human being again, same thing. So on, no end. From beginning is rebirth, now up to now, no end. We are not free from some prison of samsara. So you see, so you have been slave all the time, slave, disciple of guru, ignorance. I've got a guru, the I, the real I. All the everything you see. This is what. Then to get happiness for this I, then you harm the sentient beings, you cheat the sentient beings, kill the sentient beings. From where even Buddha Dhamma Sangha that comes, or from where all your numberless past, present, future, happens, enlightenment, everything comes. What? Like the most dear, most kind, most what you can do? What? Kill. What? Then to get happiness for this is life. So all lifeless, cheat. So all the all not knowing all this is the root of suffering. This I believing this is the root of all your suffering. Samsara, hell, hunger, animal, human, all the suffering. You not know that. Not know that. From whom you get all happiness. Papa was most precious. What that kill, cheat, do every bad thing. Do every bad thing. That there's one, take care of it. Sorry. I remember the Geshe Zopa said in the teachings. So, I think that one, but you can see, Geshe talking about the patience, the anger, and the outer enemy. So Geshe said, your real enemy, the anger. Always lots. Always yes. Always your inner enemy, anger. Yes. But outer enemy, then you see, harm. But inner enemy, you don't know. Inner enemy, that which produce outer enemy. All the time you agree. We agree with your anger, inner enemy. Lots. So it's like that for the ego, for this ignorance, holding the eye. Truly real exam. All like this. Lots. Do everything for this. Do everything, but it's not there. You can't find at all. So that, you see, can't find nowhere. Bodhisattva do not see. Buddhas do not see. Buddhas see. Buddhas see. Non-existence of that. What Buddha sees non-existence. Numberless Buddhas. Anyone who realizes emptiness, so non-existence. Realize non-existence. That is it's completely, it's very funny. It's very funny. It's really funny. Because okay, so time to stop. So you see, You see, their lives totally. The reality and what we believe, how we live the life, totally wrong. Total opposite. Reality and how we believe and how we live the life. So that, totally opposite. So it's kind of like total, see, like whole dream, you're believing it's real. You see, believing it's real. Or the whole life, the illusion. You know, and everything appeared real, believed real. Whole life, total options. So that is your that is the experience of your prison. How you put yourself in prison, samsara. That. Then you see. Then you see. You go outside. You go in the market. You go in the market. When you go to market, you don't have to buy something. No, you go in the market to meditate on compassion, to meditate on bodhichitta, to meditate on renunciation, to meditate on emptiness. Yes, you can go to the market, sightseeing, pilgrimage, whatever, sightseeing. You can go to use for practical renunciation, how the samsara, nature of suffering, then the bodhichitta, then the emptiness. So you go in the market, you look at everybody, you look at the people, you see, without doubt, 100% they believe that. You see, almost like nobody thinks, that the eyes merely leveled by mind, and nobody thinks the reality, that the eyes merely leveled by mind. Almost like that. You see? And then real one existing from inside. So everybody, you look at the people walking the street, people in the car, people in the shop, people in the restaurant. So we look at watch, where we watch. So this real eye. This real eye there inside, real eye. They're doing everything for that. To get happiness for this eye. To get happiness for this eye. So you start from president, from the king, the beggar. Everybody like that, you see. Oh, of course in the city, there's also Buddha, the Bodhisattva, in the city, of course, holy beings. But you don't know. But I'm talking about the sentient beings. Like this, wherever you look at. Now you look at the animals, birds, animals, sheep, goats, fish, chickens. You look at the ants, tiniest mosquitoes. All this you look, no difference from human being. No difference from human being. Same. Oh, there's a real eye. There's a real eye. Belief. Then, as it appears in belief, real eye. Or then, constantly busy to achieve happiness with the eye. Everyone, see, tigers, killing all those animals, peaceful animals, like deer, zebra. Unbelievable. And yeah, if you look at any size, even the tiniest insect, worms. So if you touch the worms, suddenly, it becomes like this, afraid that something happens to the real eye. All body goes like that. You understand? You understand? Mm-hmm. So like that. So even tiniest insect, tiniest fly, tiniest fly. And doing everything to get the happiness for the real eye, to real eye to be free from suffering. So therefore you see Buddha taught growth dependent rising, dependent cause conditions, things happen. Then there's subtle dependent rising. You see, things are born in the mere name, things exist in mere name, things cease in mere name, function in I, for example, I exist in mere name, I function in mere name, I born mere name, I exist mere name, I die in mere name. That you see, yeah. So the Buddha's taught dependent rising, how things exist in mere name. So then by realizing that the sentiments, numberless sentiments, already realize that is a subtle dependent rising, emptiness combined, unified. Then they see not only become free with samsara, then with the bodhichitta, with that sport, that one directly sees the obscuration that. Then with the sport bodhichitta, then sees the subtle obscuration, become enlightened. Already, numberless sentiments, already, and then now happening in the future, the Buddha. So you can see now the Buddha, Om was so kind. You can see the kindness of Buddha's teaching, dependent rising. Kindness is like limitless sky. Buddha teaching for us, sentient beings. All kindness is like limitless sky. Limitless sky. Can you imagine? So again, we here. The most fortunate to be able to hear Buddha's teaching on the dependent rising, unified emptiness. Then particularly this, what Nagajuna's view, Shatyamandev Chona, what taught Nagarjuna propagated Lama Tsongkhapa. Also then, taught by Nagarjuna. They were so unbelievable, most unbelievable fortunate to be able to study master program, basic program. This so detailed, so deep, so detailed, so fortunate, this subject. We don't know how we're fortunate. We don't know. We don't realize. Wow. Because we have been suffering samsara from beginningless birth. That's why, you see. Now we have opportunity. This time, one time you were born a human being, opportunity to study, opportunity to understand, to study, perfectly qualified, teacher, then from them, then the correct understanding, deep, correct, extensive understanding, then to study. Can you imagine? Married, Look at the world. Look at the world. Look at the animals. Look at the human beings outside. look. The difference is you and them. Look at the differences. You and them. You see? Like that, you see? All of that, you see, you go outside, you go, market, or you look at them, look at so they're putting themselves present, samsara, but suffering a little, suffering. Then no way to understand. They have no button to understand, to recognize. This is not the first time from beginning literature, but okay. Now I have one thing. At the beach, there are 1,000 or 100 people naked, burning their body in the sun, see, so you walk. So you walk and, you go through, so there's hundreds of naked people burning body in the sun. You see, I try to remember. So you see, so you see, I can send. No one question, no doubt, no question. Due to past ignorance, left root of samsara, ignorance holding the I, that which exists in mere name, then holding that do not exist in mere name, and exist from its own side. So, you see, this appearance there, or the 100% belief is real. 100% belief is real. This I. So everybody there, all this there. So the laying down on the beach to get happiness for this real I. Burning the body to get happiness for this real I. To go in the water, like where the fish are, like the fish, to go in the water to get happiness for this I. So, see? Exactly the same. So, exactly the same as the fish in the water, animals in the water, exactly the same. Doing everything for this real I. To get happiness for that, to get suffering. So, exactly, normally, even including tiny insect. Like the size of mountains. Exactly the same. Human beings here, 100,000 laying down, naked body. The same, the fish in the tiniest and biggest on the mountain. Exactly the same. In the hallucination, life is living in the hallucination. Totally. So then the next thing is this. Please remember. They have been suffering from beginningless rebirth. They have been believing on this, following this ignorance, root of samsara, from beginningless rebirth. Oh, they have been suffering samsara from beginningless, 6 realms, from beginningless rebirth. And then, even they got human rebirth, but drawn with Dharma. So few human beings meet Dharma. For example, Italy. Then majority of the human beings don't. So there's hardly anything. So, they experience suffering, samsara, again, numberless, no end. So continue by believing this, and believing this, with this ignorance, root of samsara, then, you see, then you totally dedicate your life and serve your root of samsara, ignorance, root of all the sufferings. Your enemy, your king of your enemy. See? But you serve totally dedicated, served almost like every breath. So they will be suffering endlessly in samsara. So now exactly the same, the animals live in the water. From beginningless rebirth, they have been suffering with this ignorance, but dedicating, following through that, the ignorance, or they have been suffering from beginningless rebirth in samsara. And again they will suffer without end, samsara. So exactly the same. The people, they are human beings, animals live in the water, exactly the same. So while you're walking among them, mental compassion. You think this is mental compassion, while you're walking. So, then great. Sorry, you see, life totally hallucination, living the hallucination, but then suffering. Same, So temporarily, for a short time, they got a human body. Short time. It can disappear anytime, can stop anytime. So exactly the same. Living in the water, animals, insects, same. So you walk by general compassion. Great compassion. Then also the other thing is I mentioned, meditation and emptiness. That's what I do. All this, everything appeared from its own side to you, from its own side. Not the middle level, even not labeled by your mind. Wow. Oh, truly, the Rangyubas, Pasangikas, see? No, Savatandrikas. No, the Savatandrikas. Oh, the Matua, truly, not labeled by mind. Truly, the people then. So you see, you have a view of the Pasangikas view. I thought that, Savatandrika Gakcha, wrong view. Your eye action, then all, everything. So anyway, you can meditate. You see the Hindus, the permanent and in the wrong view, permanent and the existing alone, existing with its own freedom, all that. Eye action of the eye. You can look at the eye. Then the Chirama Todeva, the truly exist, the self-sufficiency there. I and everything, all the people and there, wrong way there. Then the Rangita Vizedra. Then they say Samdamba. Without living anything on the seventh consciousness. Kunshi ki namshi zeki pachaman. there's a, without leaving any imprint of the seventh consciousness, the samsara nirvana. So then the experience out as one is as thought, one is the object. So without depending that, then truly existing. It also is there. Mind on schools, wrong view is there. Your eye, action, object, and all the. You see, mind on schools, Chitta mantras, the Gakcha, the wrong view is there. Then as I mentioned before, South Tandrika, South Tandrika wrong view is there. Everything truly existence, truly not labeled by mind, but truly existence, eye, action, object. It's all that. Then the person gets, you see, then the person gets, appearing not merely labeled by mind. I, action, object, and all the people, negative people there, and the animal appearing not merely labeled by mind. The reality is merely labeled by, but appearing not merely labeled by mind. So you see, Gakcha. So, like recognize dream, all that. This is awareness of Gakcha. So you walk around. Meditative. So meditate doesn't mean only sitting like this or like this, close the eyes or like this. You see, this has a very effective meditation. So only walking. That emptiness. So looking hallucination, that which is hallucination. So that's very, very effective and very moving mind, very, very effective, incredibly, most interesting life than watching movie. Watching movie. Pay a lot of money and watching movie. Here, it's much more interesting. All that. And also, while you're walking on the beach, and then, after meditating on hallucination, as looking at the hallucination, then all these things are empty. All these things, reality, do not exist. What appears, real one is existing from there. Is not there, empty. So also you can mention that, and then also after that, you can mention also exists man name. All this exists in the man name, so you can walk. So that's something that is, of course, I mentioned. How to generate compassion and different ways how to mention emptiness. But it's similar. You can do in the restaurant. You can do in the department store. You can do the supermarket or the where the people gather. You can walk around. You can do the meditation. Even you have nothing to buy, but you can go there to meditate bodhichitta, to meditate on renunciation, the bodhichitta, emptiness. So that you can go to supermarket, department store to measure emptiness, the bodhichitta, depending on which meditation. So you can do that. As I give the explanation, beach, or go to department store, so materials and people, and it's very, very extremely interesting. So much peace, happiness in your heart. There's no anger attachment during that time. So when you're aware and the compassion, the emptiness, and so that. So wherever you are, so the meditation. Yeah, start here.